Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading, bonus reading. I thought you could use one. It may take off from the last energy or come up with a whole new energy for you. But this is for Libra, those born on the zodiac sign of Libra, 5-card spread. See what the beginning energies are coming in. I think the last one was like it's a trap. Maybe this is a different energy. I'm hoping it's a different energy. Knight of Pentacles. You may be dealing with or working with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or you're becoming more practical and taking things a little bit slower or carefully with the Knight of Pentacles. That's an incoming energy. In the past, Chariot. Some of you could be moving. Some of you could be moving forward in life. Others could be getting a vehicle. It's all different meanings, and I will be clarifying these. And once I clarify, the story can change up, so bear with me. Obstacle. Letting go of burdens, that's your obstacle. You're trying to let go of something that is too heavy and weighted on your life. You don't want it. Why is that? 10 of Cups in reverse. Current environment, you feel like you're not getting a happily ever after that you probably deserve. Outside energy, or what is coming towards you. Either someone's walking away or walking towards you with the 8 of Cups in the upright. Final outcome, coming out of hermit mode. No longer hiding away, keeping to yourself. Keeping your thoughts to yourself, possibly. But you're coming out of this mode, and congratulations. I wish I would get this in the reverse. It's one of my stalker cards. Everybody should get that. Now in the past, like I said, you could have moved forward, even gotten a vehicle. All kind of things. So the Chariot in the upright, why are you there for Libra? Got a new vehicle? Any of you? Any of you moving forward, moving towards something? Chariot in the upright. Why are you there in the past for Libra? This should be interesting. Holding back. Moving forward and holding what is yours, possibly saving money, coming into new money, coming into more money. The Chariot in the upright, 4 of Pentacles in the upright. Why are you there for Libra in the past? The reason why you're doing all this is because you feel like you're not getting a victory. So you may be hoarding some money, saving some money. Like some of you could be for a vehicle or just moving forward. The obstacle, you feel like something's just way too heavy on your shoulders with the 10 of Wands in reverse, and you're trying to release this burden. So 10 of Wands in reverse, why are you there for Libra as the obstacle? Ace of Wands. You may not offer a passionate new beginning to something or somebody, a situation, because it's too much of a burden. 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands, why are you there as the obstacle for Libra? What's going on? You feel like the situation is hopeless with the Star card in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse, why are you there for Libra as the current environment? What's going on? What happened? You're releasing a burden from somebody because they're not bringing you your happily ever after. Or a situation. Could be a job. Like I said, could be where you're living. Could be a car. You may be releasing that. Maybe it's having nothing but troubles. So, let's try this again. You release a burden. You got the 10 of Cups there in reverse. Releasing something that was not bringing you your happily ever after. So 10 of Cups. 10 of Wands, both final ending cards are putting something to rest. Why are you there? Oops, wants to come out. Queen of Wands could have to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who's very abrupt, short-tempered, flares up, then goes back to normal, kind of back and forth. but their energy is all over the place, and you may release a burden with them, or you may be taking on this energy that you're just aggravated because you don't like your happily ever after, and it's got you a little turned around. Could be so many things, but like I said, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, or just someone with a lot of passionate energies, and maybe they, spout off every once in a while. When they're unhappy, they will do that. Now, outside environment, you've got the Eight of Cups. It is in the upright, so some of these are walking away or walking towards you. So, walking away from a situation towards you or whatever. So, Eight of Cups in the upright while you're there for Libra as the outside environment. The High Priestess, that doesn't tell me much. Maybe you're not telling people you're going to do this. Maybe you're taking a trip or going away or moving away and maybe not telling anybody, because that's kind of like the High Priest, like secrets. So Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, both in the upright while you're there for Libra. What's going on? Because someone wasn't happy and getting their wishes. So somebody's walking away from something that they're not happy with, and they may not tell everybody. With the High Priestess, they may be keeping it to themselves a little bit. Because I do see the Four of Pentacles as someone holding things close to them. But in the end, you may tell somebody something, because the Hermit is in reverse. So the Hermit in reverse while you're there for Libra. Lovers. Coming out with a lover situation. Maybe you're no longer going to hide a situation. Maybe you're no longer going to keep to yourself. Maybe you're not going to no longer pine away over a lover. So the Hermit in reverse, the Lovers in reverse while you're there for Libra. For a few of you, you may even get more, it may have to do with an earth sign. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or someone that doesn't have a lot of stability, a lot of practicality. You feel like they're not, mature enough, if that makes sense. And I feel like you may be yourself walking away, or somebody else is, because of secrets, or maybe they're keeping a secret. You do not feel like you're getting your happily ever after, and you feel like it's a burden. And you're tired of being tied down also, because the Hermit is in reverse. For sometimes it's somebody who is even more into a hermit mode. But when I read these and I see somebody walking away, I see someone coming out of hermit mode. I see someone wanting to come out of a burden. Someone kind of holding on their own, but they got the Chariot there. So I do not see them as staying bound. I'm seeing them possibly you walking away from a negative situation. Whether it be job, family, friends, lovers, it doesn't matter. But you are going to walk away, but I don't think you're going to tell everybody you're going to do it, because you're just not happy. You're not getting your wish. Two of Pentacles, you are dropping a situation. You are dropping it from your life, Libra. And it's up to you what you do with your life. It's something maybe you need to do. For some of you, like I said, it could be, a job. It could be relationships, something that you cared about. It could be family. It could be that you are moving and you're like saving your money so you can do this, and you probably go in the middle of the night. I don't know, some of you may, This is your reading. It's a bonus reading. I see it as being very specific, I see it as being something someone feels they need to do to come out of so much anxiety or so much of a burden. Dropping the ball on something because they feel like there's no blessings. And life may get very busy and you may move forward. It may cause an argument, so maybe that's why you're, someone's sneaking off. Because there's a lot of imbalance from something in the past with the Six of Cups. That is your reading, and I'm going to let this go, and I will talk to you later. Bye.